The loser between Marko and LukeZ will play Latov for 3rd and 4th. The winner for Marko versus LukeZ will face Kian in the finals. Here we go, boys. It is the semi-finals. Game number 1, Marko versus LukeZ. And right off the bat, Marko forcing a veto out of LukeZ. Marko's first map pick was City on the Siege. LukeZ vetoed that map, and now we are on Country Swing. So already a LukeZ down a veto, but 2 vetoes each. LukeZ has 1 left. Semifinals, King of Westwood tournament sponsored by Nightshade, boys. Let's go. Drones are out. Marko's drone is over here, bottom right. LukeZ's drone is over there. Ooh, runs into the garrison building. Service depot comes out. Wow, Marko will move the MCV. Yeah. Country Swing, we all know it. Do we all know? Oh, similar build here from LukeZ. Brings out the service depot before moving. There is a drone here from Marko to slow down this MCV move. Oh, loses the drone. As the MCV was deploying, drone jumped in. We've seen this quite a lot recently. LukeZ with the hacks. Yeah, boys, so who did these players beat to get here? We are now in the semifinals. LukeZ. You guys remember LukeZ knocked out Gene to get here in the quarterfinals. Marko got his revenge on the one and only Legend. To get here, knocking out Legend in the quarterfinals. Legend did beat Marko all the way back in the Beast Mode tournament, so this win from Marko is kind of revenge on Legend. Triple war, double war, triple war now for Mr. Marko as well. They're both now in 3 war factories. Random. Look at that. Stretching towards the middle. 4 war factories for LukeZ. Marko going for a radar. Battle Lab should come out soon. Forward barracks. Radar is out for LukeZ as well. Oh, nice drone from LukeZ. Gets the Deso from Marko. All the way teched up. Battle Lab is out for Marko. LukeZ 2 tanks ahead of Marko, but no Battle Lab yet. Where's the Battle Lab from LukeZ? LukeZ is not building a Battle Lab. He is falling behind in tech. Iron Curtain is out. Can the Kirov get something? Kirov goes over the barracks, gets the barracks and not much else. Battle Lab is out now for Mr. LukeZ, but he's a good 2 or 2.5 minutes behind the Iron Curtain from Marko. And his eco is not that good. LukeZ goes broke a lot of time because being on 4 wars, undoubtedly. Here comes his Kirov. Here comes a split from LukeZ. Oh, Marko goes with everything there. What is Marko doing? Kirov goes down, and now the split from LukeZ. Split on the left side, split on the right for LukeZ. Iron Curtain will be ready in 10 seconds for Marko. Marko will hold, barely. But there's another split from LukeZ. Marko's tanks are all the way at the bottom here. Iron Curtain is out for LukeZ, 3 minutes and counting. Marko lost 3 miners there. Splits from LukeZ getting value. Now LukeZ pushing in. Going for the Iron Curtain. Nope. Does not get this miner. Huge value from LukeZ though. And the good thing about this is he kind of delayed the IC from Marko. Still has not been used. But he lost his entire army though, so it wasn't enough. 24 seconds to LukeZ's Iron Curtain. Marko coming in from the right side. Marko will group up, pop the IC on 4 tanks. 4 tanks should get... Oh, what is Marko doing? Marko is chasing? Why not just go for something? You're out tanking by so much. Iron Curtain ready for LukeZ. Grouped up. Popped it on 3 tanks. Yeah, this is not gonna get anything. Goes for the nuclear power plants. Might get that one though. No, not even. Too much HP on that. Iron Curtain exposed here. Only 2 Desolators to defend. Iron Curtain will go down without a fight. LukeZ goes in through the middle, but there's enough here for Marko. Marko could just pop the IC back at home and hold. Doesn't even need to. Doesn't even need to pop the IC. Game 1 goes to Marko on Country Swing. The splits were not enough. Three tank split from LukeZ in Marko's base. 2 tanks on the IC, not enough.
Player defeated.
Game 1 goes to Marko. Game number 2, we are on Ground Zero, Nightshade's favorite map. No oils, LukeZ will go as France, and we have Marko going as Soviet Iraq. Doggy's getting some value, but not enough. So LukeZ is in the middle. Marko has deployed MCV and put a ref here, long distancing the jams, well, mid distancing the jams, not really that long. AFC first. LukeZ is France. LukeZ deployed MCV, then went for the barracks and then moved MCV to the middle. Rocky out. First cannon. Tank on the nuclear reactor. 3 tanks here in the back. Is it gonna force LukeZ to put a cannon? No, he's building pillboxes. He might lose this nuclear reactor. 4 tanks now from Marko on the reactor. Building power plants is LukeZ. He's gonna lose the reactor. Lost it. He's got 2 power plants in the middle though. Cannon on the miner. Multi-NG is on. Marko should see that the NGs are going towards the nuclear reactors. He sees it. He's not gonna make it in time. LukeZ gets the nuclear reactor. Marko takes this nuclear reactor top right. Gets the nuclear reactor. 2 nuclear reactors go down. Marko has the other 2. LukeZ has middle though. Miner goes haywire from Mr. Marko. Power plants being targeted. LukeZ still has power. Though now he's low power. Marko goes after the power plants. Only 1 power plant for LukeZ. And another cannon comes up. He is only on 1 power plant. Marko targeting the cannons. Powers back up for LukeZ. No more gems in the middle. And Marko has 5 miners on ore. He's doing quite well. What's the idea here for Marko? Should he tech up and just Kira off the middle? Cannons everywhere. I think Marko should tech up. Excuse me. This is the longest game we've ever seen on Ground Zero. LukeZ's in the middle. He's got cannons everywhere, but Marko just went for a 3rd war. He is not teching up. Multi-NG is on. But still, I would think teching up and Akirov would help out a lot in the middle. Here comes LukeZ. Loses all of his Grizzlies. Now here comes Marko, straight up in the middle. Targets cannon. 2 power plants for the take-in. LukeZ is low power. It's not looking good for LukeZ, boys. Now Marko is tacking up. MCV move though.
Kirov reporting.
And there's the Kirov after the battle lab. Cannon goes down. This is LukeZ's only war factory. MCV move from Marko. Only 1 IFV. Oh, Marko's targeting the IFV. IFV goes down. There's a Patriot. But LukeZ is low power. MCV being moved. Here comes Marko with the tanks at the bottom. Chasing the MCV. Kirov is alive. Huge value from that Kirov. 2 power plants and a ref. MCV is undeployed. Kirov goes down. Marko going in with tanks. Iron Curtain has been built. Not looking good for LukeZ. Still running with his MCV. Flags come in. MCV still running. And finally the MCV will go down. And LukeZ will go down. It is 2-0 for Marko. After the longest game we've seen on Ground Zero. 8 minutes. Marko versus LukeZ, game number 3. Last day of the month and only in semifinals. Well, you see how much you know, Marsh. You haven't read the info, right? You haven't read the tournament info? Huh? Did you, Marsh? You don't sign up and then you're not interested? You're not interested? Now you're telling me this is the last day of the month? You're right, it's the last day of the month, but the tournament can last till the 5th and 6th of September. Boom! Got him, boys. Semifinals, king of Westwood tournament. We are well on schedule, Mr. Marsh. We are well on schedule. We are even ahead of schedule. Final should be the 5th and 6th of September, I think. Those was in the tournament info. Here we are on invasion confirmed, boys. Ooh, what's it gonna be here? Oh, I love the the drone walked past this NG. LukeZ getting a lot of. Let me see. Maybe. So LukeZ ahead in oils here. Best of the 69 finals. I wish we had enough maps. Invasion confirmed. Yeah, LukeZ is on 9 oils. Marko will be on 7. Got a garrison building on the airport. It's gonna get the airport kill. LukeZ doing well. It's 2 oils ahead and took down the airport here. Here comes Marko. LukeZ's tanks are back at home. Deso. Where's the Deso going? Nice Deso from LukeZ. Here comes LukeZ to clean up these tanks from Marko. Well done, well done. Nothing else going on the map. LukeZ will hold his oils. Top left. Para in Marko's base. Marko on the left side. LukeZ has all of his tanks bottom right. It's gonna get 2 oils. Nice desoing from LukeZ, looking good. Don't think Marko has enough to do anything here. LukeZ will retreat from the right side as well, so definitely. LukeZ is down to 2 miners though.
Player defeated.
Marko goes down. Yeah, not much Marko can do here. LukeZ is on the board. 2-1 the score. Marko versus LukeZ. We are on Stormy Weather. Map picked by Marko. Semifinals. Top left spawn for Marko, the yellow player. Bottom right spawn for LukeZ. Star Wars, yeah. Yeah. Rosh is right. If you call a Star Wars fan a Star Trek fan, they will stab you in the... That is true. They don't like the mix-up. Marko still needs to get his oil. There he goes. 2 oils each. Nightshade is here. Caleb is here. Canonical, Luna, Ragnar. The boys are here. After this, boys, we have more action. Osama versus Path. It's going to be a rematch of the Beast Mode tournament, but I think they're going to do regular too. Not sure. So that's after this, but for now we are in the semifinals. Best of the 13, first to 7. Winner will face Kian in the finals. Loser will face Latov for 3rd and 4th place. Drone gets a tank. Marko doesn't see it. Marko doesn't see it. This drone's gonna get value. And Marko doesn't see it. Oh, finally. Oof, oof, oof. Drone getting value from LukeZ. Marko's ahead though in tacking up. He's on Bell Lab tech. LukeZ. Service depot, no radar. Goes for another miner from the War Factory. He will be on 5 miners. 5 miners for LukeZ. And 1 oil. Marko takes the oil down. Marko is still out tanking LukeZ. Oh, nice. Nice value from LukeZ, but oh man. He trades too much for it though. He brought Marko back down to 4 miners. But Marko is already fully teched up. Iron Curtain out. LukeZ only on radar tech and not out tanking at all. He's 6 tanks behind. Naval yard out.
Kirov reporting.
Chew on this. Kirov is out for Marko while moving his MCV. Iron Curtain will be ready in a minute and a half. Drone for that Deso. Iron Curtain is out for LukeZ. 4 minutes behind Marko's. Here comes Marko pushing in through the bottom. Pops the IC. Will clean up most tanks from LukeZ. He's not gonna go for the Iron Curtain yet. Kirov is alive, going for this oil. All the flags go down to this tank. 1 tank getting value. Only 2 tanks on the field for LukeZ. No tanks, and the Iron Curtain will go down. And nothing LukeZ can do. Elite comes out. Ah, man. Insult to injury, and it is 3-1 for Marko. Game number 5, Marko versus LukeZ. We're in a best of the 13, first to 7. 3-1 the score in Marko's favor. This is LukeZ's map pack. No wimps. Marko has vetoed no wimps every single series, but he's already used all of his vetoes, both of them. Meat grinder and oh my goodness, I forget. Marko already used both vetoes, so he couldn't veto this one anymore. Marko will spawn bottom left. We have LukeZ spawning top right. Dorado full drone, Marko for bad or to call. Going naval first. LukeZ goes for the war factory first, so Marko going for the middle. And he will not be contested. He will get 2 oils in the middle. Marko 1 oil ahead. Now will be 2 oils ahead. Excuse me. Man, must have caught a cold or something. Double look, 5 minus for LukeZ, 3 for Marko. Amphibious transporter goes down. LukeZ trying to push bottom right. Nothing else going on the map. A lot of Connies, bottom right. 2 sentries doing work. Nothing else going on. Top or left. Marko's tanks getting caught out of position. Marko has tanks here. Bottom right. We'll get the airport. Meanwhile, LukeZ will retreat from top left. Tacking up is Marko. LukeZ. Single war factory, no radar. There it is. Radar is out. Battle lab is out. So LukeZ teching up as well. I think Marko is a couple of seconds ahead of LukeZ teching up. Around the oils. Marko doesn't see it yet. LukeZ bottom right takes out 2 oils. LukeZ is the first one to have Iron Curtain out. Marko is out tanking. There's nothing in this transporter. Thank you, Luna. Connie's on the oils. Why not take this oil? The radar is there. Marko forgetting about his tanks here on the right side. Gets the oil. Can he get this with the radar? That's huge. But LukeZ pushing Marko back, and he has the Iron Curtain ready in a minute. Gets the oil and the radar. 20 seconds to Iron Curtain. LukeZ might have jumped the gun here. He only has 3 tanks to IC. 2 tanks to IC. Oh man, with 2 tanks, you can't get much with 2 tanks. Went in way too early. Here comes reinforcements. Iron Curtain is ready for Marko. Marko is ignoring these 2 tanks. 2 tanks from Marko. Iron Curtain being targeted. Not enough though. Marko defends. Iron Curtain is ready for Marko. Pops it. Marko should get this kill on the Iron Curtain. Looking good for Marko. 1 tank drones. Where's Marko going? Going for the miners. More incoming from Marko. All of his tanks are drone though. Oh my god. Marko, why didn't you just kill the Iron Curtain? LukeZ is broke, has no tanks on the field. More reinforcements coming in for Marko. I don't think it matters. Marko's gonna win it however he plays it. Ults the ref. Miners going down, and a 4-1 will be the score. Marko versus LukeZ. We are in game number 6. Marko has no veto left. He vetoed Meat Grinder and Sea of Isolation. And this is LukeZ's next map pick. It is Lost Lake. And here you have to be quick, getting your oils in the middle, getting your war factories up. It's an Arctic Circle, but a mini version of it. And games can go by really quickly on this map. But just like on Arctic, you can just take over islands as well at the top and bottom. You can blow up the bridges. You can play the Chronosphere game. There's so much you can do on this map. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful map. Let's have a look how many oils each have at the moment. Marko ahead in oils at the 2-minute mark. LukeZ spawns on the right side, has a war factory in the middle. Marko has the war factory on the island as well on the left side. Yellow player. 6 oils for Marko versus 4 from LukeZ. How is LukeZ so far behind? Oh, and there are drones. Drones to prevent the engine to get the oil. Yeah. 1 drone goes down. 1 oil not taken, and that's the oil LukeZ is missing. Should get it now. Marko's tank is droned. Pushing at the bottom is Marko. Top side, same thing is happening. LukeZ. Marko is just gonna kill the oil, destroy the oil. LukeZ is looking to take this oil. Marko destroys an oil at the bottom. Here comes a bunch of Connies. 4 sentries though. Targeting the tanks is Marko. 2 sentries left. Three sentries. Sentries OP. What else is going on? Not much else. Double war factory for LukeZ. Marko's double war factory tacking up in the meantime as well. LukeZ is gonna bring out the Connies again. Nobody has gone for the islands. No naval out. LukeZ is stacking up. But the Iron Curtain should come out first for Marko. There it is. Iron Curtain is out for Marko. Desolator out. Now naval in the middle. Naval in the middle from LukeZ as well. Kira from LukeZ. Iron Curtain is out for LukeZ as well. Bottom right. Marko with a 2.5 minute advantage. Iron Curtain will be ready in a minute and a half for Marko. Two flag cannons to counter this Kirov. Kirov from Marko as the Kirov from LukeZ goes down. Iron Curtain is ready for Marko. LukeZ's tanks getting caught out. "30 seconds to IC from LukeZ. Kirov's at the top. Not looking good for LukeZ. The tanks are over here. Marko doesn't even use his IC yet. IC drones for Marko to hold. Absolutely everything will go down on LukeZ's island. And the Kirov is still alive. Oh my goodness, the Kirov is still alive. Man, oh man. Marko will be up 5-1. LukeZ being outplayed.
Player defeated.
5-1 the score. Marko versus LukeZ, game number 7. Here we are on Frostbite. Map pick by LukeZ. King of Westwood tournament. LukeZ needs to win this game. He needs to slow down Marko. Marko has been on a 3-game winning streak. You do not want Marko to go on match point. Ref from the doggy block from LukeZ, and the ref comes out from LukeZ in the middle. Marko has his ref back at home. Connie's incoming. What can Marko get here? There's a lot of Connies coming in towards LukeZ. War Factory comes out. War Factory can come out in the middle for Marko. Tanks are out for Marko. LukeZ comes out with a tank of his own. 2 tanks for LukeZ. A lot of Connies. MCV cell from Marko. Luke has not sold, but I think he should. Just to be sure, he's going broke. Brings out the ref and then sells. I like it. Miners are back at home. Marko splitting the Connies. Connie's getting value on chip damage on that tank. Sells a barracks. Marko's still out Connieing, it seems. He can get the power plant. Gets the power plant, that's huge. Can LukeZ hold? Can LukeZ go for a base trade maybe? Nah, he's gonna try and hold. Marko's reinforcements. LukeZ looking to hold. Looking good for LukeZ. LukeZ will hold. And LukeZ will take this game, it seems. Yup, should take it. Oh. Eventually, he will take it, I think. Marko's only a 1 miner. He has 2 tanks though. 2 miners for LukeZ. Eventually, well, The Connie should go in and take out the war. Oh! The turns have tabled. Has it? The turns have tabled. Turns have tabled. Yeah. Oh my god. Marko will. Oh man. If Marko can take the. Oh my goodness. Isn't enough though. One tank. 2 miners for LukeZ. War Factory for a ref.
Player defeated.
Marko goes down. What a game. Marko versus LukeZ. LukeZ has no more vetoes either. He just vetoed Heartland, so the 2 vetoes he used were on Heartland and City on the Siege. This is a Mayday, Marko's map pick. Marko vetoed Meat Grinder and... Oh my god, I forgot again. Anyways, I just need to make an overlay for in-game. Then we can just bring it up. I forgot again which map Marko vetoed. Anyways, let's bring out the oil counter. Let's help out. Sea of Isolation. Thank you, Ragnar. Sea of Isolation. Yep, that's the one. So no more vetoes for Marko either. Take the oils, Marko. Marko still needs to take 2 of his oils. I don't know why he's waiting. There's no point of not taking your oils. This is not gonna work if there's a drone here. LukeZ's gonna try it anyways. I mean you could see that the drone is there. Why? I don't get it. And why isn't Marko taking his oils? The drone was here. You could see that there's a drone there. Kira from Marko. Marko's Connie is gonna take out this oil. This airport.
Kirov reporting.
Kirov heading over to the oils from LukeZ. One oil. 2 oils. Marko still hasn't taken this oil. 4 oils might go down. 4 oils. Here comes Marko. Iron Curtain is ready. Iron Curtain is popped. 30 seconds for LukeZ for his IC. Running away, LukeZ. Yep. Nice hold from LukeZ. Class is here, let's go. Kirov is still alive though, 1 HP. Luke has the IC ready. Ah, Doggy gets the Desolator. 4 tanks IC. Can he get the IC? Should he go for the IC? Goes for the power. Ah, the building with the most HP. Oh, Luke. Oh, man. Iron Curtain is ready for Marko. Kirov is auto healing. There's a nuke out for both players. I believe LukeZ's nuke. Yeah, LukeZ's nuke is out first. 2 minutes ahead of Marko's. They're both still on 4 oils. I see drones. Drones are ready for, I mean, IC is ready for LukeZ as well. Should he go for the flags? He did not go for the flags. Should have droned the flags, send in the Kirov. Kirov will go down this time. Yeah. I see his popped. How much damage can LukeZ do? They're both on 15 tanks. The nuke will be ready soon for LukeZ. 30 seconds. Marko's nuke still needs 2 minutes. On the war? I think it's on the war. On the oils, top left. LukeZ nuked the oils. Marko has only 1 oil left. The nuke from Marko. Yeah. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna nuke the war and the only ref? Well, the ref doesn't matter. I think it's the oils as well. Yep. 0 oils for LukeZ. Marko still has 1.
Kirov reporting.
Marko still has $5,000 in the bank. Iron Curtain is ready for for both of them. A new Kirov. Naval is out. No dreadnoughts yet. Marko will take the fight. Well played by Marko. Yeah. Yeah, well played. Somebody hit the cheer. Kirov still. Nuke will be ready again for Luke. We can wait, says Cloud. Now it should be on the war, right? Yep. And the last ref from Marko. Marko will still have an oil. Luke is ready. Nuke. This Kirov. Uncontested. GG.
Player defeated.
What a game. 6-2. Marko is on match point. Game number 9 in this best out of 13. Marko versus LukeZ. And somebody's on match point, boys. It is the GOAT. Marko is on match point. The score is 6-2. This is LukeZ's map pick, depth charge. Who would be better on this map? I would say LukeZ. LukeZ is very creative. They're both going as America though. Semifinals, King of Westwood tournament. Thanks to our sponsor, Nightshade. Winner will face Kian in the finals. Loser will face Latov for 3rd and 4th place. Top right spawn for LukeZ, the red player. And we have bottom left spawn for Marko, the yellow player. Difference already in build order. Marko goes for AFC first. LukeZ goes for the naval first. Here comes the amphibious transporter. Met by Rockies. Three Rockies. All three go down. All three engines go down. Oh, and right off the bat, LukeZ wasted a lot of money. Marko out rockying. Power plant goes down. Oh man. No power plant. The picture can come out, but still low power. Power is back up. LukeZ will go low power again if it's.
Player defeated.
And it's all over. Marko takes it 7-2. Oof, oof, oof. Marko going in hot. GG's. Well played, boys. 7-2, the final score. Oof, man, oh man. I believe that was a statement towards Kian. And I'll show you that in just a second. I think that was a statement from Marko towards Kian. You can beat Latov 7-3, but I will beat LukeZ 7-2, says Marko. Oof, 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 oof. GG's to the boys. 7-3. The score was between Kian and Latov. 7-2 is the score between Marko and LukeZ. Marko will face Kian in the finals. And we have LukeZ, Latov versus LukeZ for 3rd place over here as well.